Hello everyone, and welcome to another comparison video. What I have for you on the counter is 3 different complete uppers from Aero Precision. I did make videos on each one of these uppers individually, and you can check them out if you would like, but I figured this would be a good way to see the differences between them all at one time. This is a low budget production, as you can tell, so consider subscribing if you like my content. So let's go over the different models. This is the M4E1, this is the Atlas R1, and this is the Atlas S1. They're all 16-inch complete uppers from Aero Precision. They're all chambered in 556 NATO, and they're all made out of 70-75 aluminum. There is some slight differences between the uppers, so let's start off with the M4E1. This one has a full-length pick rail, it has QD sling points at the 3-6-9 position, and it is M-LOK. They're all M-LOK. Now this one is a little bit thicker and fatter than the other two. The Atlases are in the same series, and they're slimmer, and they have the same locking system. This one uses the simple hex screws, so it's easy to take on and off, no problems. So these little tab here, they say that they're supposed to be anti-rotational tabs. I noticed that this upper is a lot thicker and fatter than the other two, so I don't like it as much as the other two because I have small hands, but I do still like it because it is quite capable. And it is the same price range, and it does have the full-length pick rail and the QD sling points. So it has all the features that you're looking for. Now, it should be noted that a complete upper does not come with the charging handle, the bolt carrier group, or the sights, or these muzzle brakes, or the flashlight, or the optic. I did try to strip these bare bones as much as possible so you could just see the upper, but I think the accoutrements help show some of the differences between the features. So this one here, the Atlas R1, this one is a more slimline profile than the M4E1, but it has a full-length pick rail, where this one in the same series, the Atlas series, is slimline, but it does not have the full-length pick rail. So if you like the full-length pick rail and you like slimline, you want the Atlas R1 because it has more capability than this one here that only has a sectional piece of pick rail, and it doesn't have the ability to put more pick rail because it's curved. I really do like this curved slimline upper. This is my favorite one to use because it's the most comfortable in my hand. I'm a lefty with these, so I really use my right hand to wrap around like this, and this is how I like to hold it, and this is the most comfortable. So this one was like specifically built for me. I really like this upper, and I actually have this upper in black also, and I have a scoped version of it. So I have essentially two of the same, so if one would break, I could just switch the optic if I wanted, or I have the same one with just a different optic, so there's a lot of continuity, right? And I do like the other ones. I really like this one. This one not so much because of how thick and how fat it is. I'm not really into the vertical foregrips, so how thick this is and circumference wise compared to these two, I don't really like. So I like the Atlas series because it's slimmer and you have the options to have the full-length pick rail or the partial pick rail. This one also doesn't have a forward assist, so this build was built around a slimline theme. This is the slimline Radian charging handle. So these are the regular Radian charging handles. So hopefully with the color differences, you can see that they're wider. So if you're worried about snag, these are more slimline, and then you can also get one without the forward assist, so you have more space here. See, so I'm a lefty with these, so it's my right hand here, so I don't have a whole lot of space with these sights and with the optic and whatever else to use the charging handle with only my right hand. So the slimline here, while it's great, it also doesn't give me a lot of space here. So you don't get this with the complete uppers, but if you wanted a wider one as opposed to a thinner one, this is what it would look like. So This is a regular build, I would say, with regular size parts where they're not trying to do anything slimline. So this one is thicker and fatter, and you can see the profile is bigger and thicker than these two. So if you were to hold them up next to each other, you can definitely tell that this one is thicker in circumference. So if you have bigger hands, you may like this one, but me, when I try to hold it like this, I've got to wrap my hand around the pick rail. It's not that uncomfortable, but it's not shaped to my hand like the Atlas S1 is. That one is like, this is like the perfectly designed one for me. That's why I have two of them. I really like it. This one is okay too. I prefer this. I don't ever use the section of the pick rail there in the middle, so I don't really need a reason for a full-length pick rail. But at the same time, it is nice to have that option in case that whatever else gear or equipment I needed, I have that option too. And it is still the same slimline design as this, but it has that full-length pick rail. And this one does have a forward assist, but that's because this was a newer version. So depending on what you like, these are all the same price range too. The FDE ones cost a little bit more than the black, so if you're trying to save money, I think it's like a $30 difference between the FDE and the black. So if you were trying to save money, just get the black ones. Now these do come in different calibers and different lengths, so if you wanted to do like an 18-inch or 20-inch, or if you wanted to go the other way and do an AR pistol with these, like an AR pistol with this slimline handguard, that would be cool. I'm just not really into them that much. I have a few of them. They're a good thing to have, especially national defense. You know, everyone has one kind of thing. We're all similar equipment. That's a good thing as a country, I would say. So it's good to have these, and they're fun to use at the range. And I did actually shoot one at the range yesterday, and I have the target here next to me. So in case that you're wondering what kind of accuracy you can get out of one of these complete uppers, you can see for yourself. The range that I'm a member of, 75 feet is the maximum indoor distance, and that's what I had it at. And I was using a loopholed scope at 1.5 power at the lowest setting. And I've used this one also with the red dot there, and I can get similar results. So I'll show you the target, and you can check it out from there. Here's my target yesterday. I had the target at 75 feet. I was using my Atlas S1 16-inch complete upper from Aero Precision. I was using the loopholed scope. It's a 1.5 to 4 power scope. I was using the scope at the lowest magnification setting. Take some shots, then increase the magnification, and basically use it as my binoculars. So worked out pretty well. It's pretty accurate. I can do this with the red dot also. It was quick and easy to sight in a red dot, and you can get similar accuracy if the optic is a scope or a red dot at 75 feet. Now, stretching its legs out outdoors with the wind, I don't know. This was just what I did indoors at 75 feet to give you an idea of what kind of accuracy is capable with these Aero Precision 16-inch complete uppers.